Here is the second blind analysis for the week, and I want to cover the US dollar versus the South African rand to see where it will be most likely heading. So the big thing that's driving the South African rand so far is the US dollar is dropping to levels that we haven't seen since 2018. And last week we hit COVID cases of 9.47 million in America with over 230,000 deaths. And now that America is entering into a colder season, we're going to see the immune systems of the people drop, and it's going to lead to less confidence in the country. There's going to be foreign direct investments that's going to be leaving the US dollar, and they're going to be going into emerging currencies like the Indian rupee, the South African rand. They're going to get into the Brazilian real. And I looked at the US dollar index, and you can see that it's actually crashed below levels that we've not seen since 2018. And that sets a precedent for the likelihood that it's going to continue to drop. We also know that hedge funds all around the world and in South Africa are looking to short the US dollar. And they're getting into the Canadian dollar, the Australian dollar. They're getting into the euro, as I said, South African rand, the Indian rupee. And banks are looking to emerging currencies because they believe they're going to strengthen. And if we look at the currency itself, so the USD ZAR is what we're looking at. I'm using ProTrader, and the USD ZAR, you can see that it's trading at 15 Rand 73, which means that it's broken its psychological level at 16 Rand. And it's also broken 16.27, which was a very strong support. And during the process, it's been forming what's known as a descending triangle. And a descending triangle is where the price makes lower highs. So it forms a right angle triangle. If you can imagine, the top of the triangle goes like this. The hypotenuse is showing that there are lower highs, and then it keeps bouncing on the same level of the low. So in this case, it's 1627. And once it breaks below, it means that the selling is going to continue, the shorting is going to continue, the US dollar is going to drop, and South African rand is going to strengthen. So to calculate where it's most likely to go, you can either take the difference between the high and the low of the descending triangle, and you can subtract it from the low, which will give you a price around this level. Or what I will do for safe choices is I'm going to choose a support level that has been bouncing on over and over and over, and I believe that the price is going to be heading down to these levels. So 14 Rand is a good price target to set right now for the USD ZAR in the next couple of months. So if you're looking to buy buy US dollars, the best thing to do right now is to hold, because when you buy US dollars, obviously with the South African rand, you will have a lot. It will cost you a lot less to buy that. And then we will see where it's going. So we'll reevaluate and reanalyze where the market will most likely to head. But with this descending triangle, this is giving a very high probability that the South African rand is going to strengthen. And you know what that means? We might need to start shifting away from the resources. We might need to start shifting away from industrials and looking more towards retailers, because those are the stocks that work the best in terms of the JSE. And also possibly banks, but banks have not been on good terms with my strategy lately, and I do need a strong breakout to the upside. So this is showing signals that the JSE is more likely to rally the USD ZAR, but then also the resources have a higher chance at coming down in the next couple of months. And this ties very well with the Santa Claus rally, because people are now going to start piling into buying goodies and clothing and presents. They're going to be using their money to buy things for the house and in general, and go on holidays. And this is all good for the economy, especially in South Africa. South Africa is not being hit as hard as the world and Europe at the moment. I don't know if we will get that second wave. It depends on if they allow international travel to that extent, and also if people start becoming complacent. But as things stand, South African Rand is about to strengthen. The JSE is more likely to rally. And we are going to be taking full advantage of those movements going forward with the premium multi-trader service. So you can expect more trading signals on the buy side. We have hedged our positions with shorting resources, and it's looking great. So I'm very happy with how things are going. But let's keep our minds open to possible changes with the JSE trend, and let's take advantage of the strength of the South African Rand, because things are looking good for the service. So let me know if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because I'd like to know your thoughts. I'd like to see your comments. And remember, this is a community to build. And if you have any questions, or you'd like me to analyze other stocks and commodities, cryptocurrencies, whatever you want, let me know. You're driving multi-trader, not me. And that's the important thing of having a community of multi-traders in one place, because we care about each other and we care about the decisions we make. All right. Have an excellent weekend, and we will chat next week.